OSMA Television News. The headlines. Lil Frosh denies assaulting girlfriend again, says swollen face was as a result of an allergy. Tiwa Savage talks meeting T-Bliss for the first time, relationship and messy breakup in new interview with Ebuka. Toke Makiwa loses in court to ex-husband Maje Aida in defamation lawsuit. Ace comedian Willymouth is set to host his first comedy show. The news in details. Lil Frosh denies assaulting girlfriend again, says swollen face was as a result of an allergy. Nigerian rapper Sonny Goriola, also known as Lil Frosh, has yet again denied assaulting his girlfriend, Gift Camille. The rapper made this known while answering questions about the assault on his girlfriend on the podcast I Ain't Wanna Talk podcast. According to him, Camille's swollen face was caused by an allergy. I didn't do it. She's my girlfriend. She called me that she noticed that she was having a boil at the back of her ear. She said maybe it's an allergic reaction. She called me days later and said the thing is getting worse. And I said what? She said the boil. She was sending me the photos day by day. It happened for 7 days, he said. It would be recalled that the rapper was called out by his girlfriend's manager and brother about a month ago for assaulting his sister. According to him, the rapper is alleged to have a thing for coming back to bear Camille after beating her. Michael went on to share photos of the badly bruised face of Camille after she was allegedly beaten to a pulp by the rapper. Following the allegation leveled against him, his now former record label DMW terminated his contract. Tiwa Savage talks meeting T-Bliss for the first time, relationship and messy breakup in new interview with Ebuka. Nigerian music star Tiwa Savage's latest interview with Ebuka on Black Box gives a detailed account of a relationship with Tunji T-Bliss Balogun. She talked about how they went from being business partners to becoming husband and wife, and later ending one of the messiest divorce scandals in the history of the Nigerian entertainment industry. According to the award-winning music star, she met T-Bliss for the first time in Los Angeles during Timaya's concert. All she wanted was to meet with the A&R guy who could help her transition to the Nigerian music industry. Savage said what started as just a manager-artist relationship grew into a romantic relationship. I used to drop him off at the houses of different women. I'll be like, which one is this one again? There was the time that the press was speculating that we were dating and we weren't dating. It just happened. When you spend all day with the same person, we just grew, she said. It was just someone who had my back and we would discuss everything. It started off with a nice compliment, you look nice, and I'll be like, Then I'll go look at myself in the mirror. I started doing extra to get to impress him, to get the compliment every day, and I was getting it. Then I think I like him. To get the full gist, kindly watch the full interview on YouTube. Toke Makiwa loses in court to ex-husband Maje Aida in defamation lawsuit. Media girl Toke Makiwa has lost in a court to her former husband Maje Aida over a lawsuit he filed against her. The fitness expert had sued Makiwa over a book on becoming, where she reviewed all that happened in their 13-year relationship and how he got his girlfriend pregnant while married to her. In his suit, Aida demanded that the book be withdrawn from circulation, recall all copies distributed, and hand them over to him for destruction because of the defamatory and misleading comments made against him. According to the blogger Linda Ikeji, Justice Ogunjobi of the Lagos State High Court at Tafawa Balewa Square, who ruled on the case on Thursday, November 12, stated that after careful consideration of the evidences before the court, it finds only the content of page 54, line 11 to 16, and page 83, line 1 of the first defendant's book as defamatory. The court, according to the report, granted an injunction preventing the defendant from producing copies of its book with the defamatory words on page 54 and 83. The court thereafter granted damages of the sum of 500,000 naira each to be paid to the first and second defendant to any charity organization of the claimant's choice. Makiwa was also given 30 days from the day of the ruling to delete and remove the defamatory words from unsold copies of the book in her custody. Ace comedian Willymouth is set to host his first comedy show. William Paul, popularly known as Willymouth, is ready to host his first show tagged Willymouth's Comedy Ballet. The comedian come OAP is on top gear to host top comedians across the country in the city of Akure. The comedian, while speaking to a correspondent, said he and his crew are ready for the December 6th event. The show, which was earlier scheduled to hold in April 2020, was postponed due to the coronavirus lockdown. The show is proudly supported by OSMA TV, and we are ready to give you the entire gist from the comedy show. And this is the end of the news.